Now that we've got the hang of one-step dimensional analysis, we're going to go ahead and talk about two-step dimensional analysis. So you can go ahead with dimensional analysis and convert multiple units as long as you understand that there are multiple ways that you could write equivalent relationships, and you can go ahead and kind of stack conversion factors. So here in this example problem, we're going to stick with fortnight still, and I'm asking how many years are in 9.87 times 10 to the third fortnights. So here what we've got is we're going to go ahead and do step 1. I'm going to go ahead and mark my problem. So again, my unit that I'm going to look for is years. I'm going to put a question mark there because I don't know how many years. And then I'm going to go ahead and box out what I'm given, what I know. I know that I have 9.87 times 10 to the negative, or 10 to the positive 3, sorry, fortnights. All right, so here, this is what I know, this is what I don't know, and I'm going to go ahead and list out my equivalent relationships here. And so I know that in order to get from fortnights to years, I might not have a Alright, so we've already got fortnights, and we already know an equivalent relationship for fortnights. We know that one fortnight was also equal to, oops, sorry, not 5, 2 weeks. But we also know a relationship between weeks and years, all right? We know that there are 52 weeks in 1 year. And so here we're going to actually go ahead and do what we call a two-step dimensional analysis problem by using both of these equivalent relationships. We're going to turn them both into conversion factors and plug it in to solve for my unit of years. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to draw a horizontal line, which will represent the fraction. So we have numerator and denominator, and we're going to go ahead and set this up by adding one line, which will be the multiply sign, and here we've got another line, another multiply sign, because I know that I'm going to be using both of these conversion factors, all right, to set this up. And so I'm going to plug in 9.87 times 10 to the third, and fortnights, I'm not going to be able to fit that, so I'm just going to write it really nicely and fit that there. Now I know that this is what I'm given, so this is where I'm starting, all right, and just to make sure you guys understand where I got this number from, I'm just going to draw this arrow from the problem. Alright, so 9.87 times 10 to the third fortnights is what we start with. We're going to go ahead and plug in the equivalent relationship that has fortnights. So I see that fortnight is here, and it's equal to 2 weeks. Alright, and we can write it in one of two ways. I'm going to write it right here, because one fortnight is equivalent to 2 weeks. And here's my first conversion factor. This is my first conversion factor right here. Take a look. So here's conversion factor, CF. All right, and we know that, again, just like in math, if I have a unit divided by a unit, or a number divided by itself, what it actually is it's equal to 1. So we can go ahead and take these fortnights and cancel them out units wise. And what we're left with is units of weeks. The problem here is, again, we're looking for how many years. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the second conversion factor here. So I'm going to leave room, another conversion factor. And what I have right now is weeks, but I really want years, so I'm going to go ahead and write that in. I know that 52 weeks, all right, is equal to 1 year. And take a look. Again, your weeks are on the bottom, your weeks are on the top. You have a numerator and a denominator that are equal, and so you can actually cancel that out and they become 1. The unit you're left with is what you are looking for, which is the year. And all you have to do now is the math on your calculator. So we're going to turn on our calculator. Remember that PEMDAS does matter, and so we're going to plug this in. 9.87 e to the third power times 2 times 1, and we can go ahead and hit enter. This is the product of my numerator. All right, and so we actually have to now divide by the product of my denominator. I know that 1 times 52 is just 52, so I'm going to go ahead in my scientific calculator. I'm going to press the division sign. It'll keep the answer, my numerator answer, at the top. I'm going to divide by 52, and my answer is right here, 3.79 times 10 to the second power. That's how many years are in that many fortnights.